Use the second defender as cover. Direct the player with the ball to the second defender. Force them to pass backwards or turn. Using the same organisation, increase the area to 40 by 20 yards and play 4 versus 4.
We've gone from 1 player to 2 players, now we're going to go to 4. Okay? Right. Can I have the red back 4 on the line, the white back 4 on that line, and spread yourselves right the way across so you've got the 2 grid, the full 40 yards. Now what we're going to do, very similar to what we were doing in the 2s, Filippo can play the ball to anybody he wants on the whites, okay? And as soon as that happens, that's the trigger for you all to go. So if the ball, for example, went there, if Filippo played it in there, you're going to go, okay? You're going to start moving into support, and we're going to close in and support as well. If he plays it there, you'd go. If he plays it there, and so on. Let's walk through it. Play the ball there. Right, what are you going to do? Okay, and just hold it there. Just hold it there. Now, you can start coming forward with the ball, but your position now is to say, right, I'm there, like that. I'm going to force him inside. Good, good. Now, the whites now have the option of playing it short, playing it long. So if you decide to do that, you all adjust together. Okay, and you're on your way. As that ball's travelling, you're on your way. You take a position, Filippo, off that, and so on. Now, where are you going to send him? Is Filippo any help to you there? Right? If you go on, come back in again. Come back in again. Stay there, Filippo. No, it's slightly different now because you've got cover. If you're quick, right? Say he's quicker than you. Say he's quicker than you, okay? And you do that, right? Just stay where you are. And he knocks the ball like that. Can Filippo get back there? No, he can't. Can you get there? No, you can't. If you come in to there, Filippo can help you now. Because if he starts to have a dribble and he knocks it too far, Filippo can make a tackle. He can boot him over the touchline. Okay? Because he's an aggressive one, isn't he? All right? So he'll help you out. So you send him in there, Filippo can help you. You send him there, Filippo can't help you. You understand? Okay. So red's back on the line. And all I want you to do, whites, there, is just keep moving the ball back and forth. And the reds adjust their position. Filippo, play it in for me. Off you go. Yes, go on. You're there then. Good. Filippo, you got to drop. Stop. One point that we didn't make earlier, or I couldn't make it because we didn't have the foregoing. But Filippo's now got a decision to make as to which way he shows the player.
I'm going to majority.
He's going to go with the majority. That's fine. If that's what he wants to do. If the situation demands that he's going to send him that way, that's fine. This might be the most dangerous player on the whites team. So he doesn't want the ball going that way. So he's going to say, right, play it across there. He might be the weakest player on the whites team, in which case his decision might be different. And he plays him that way, forces him that way, okay? But as soon as you're going to send him that way, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? Make the pass. And stand, right. And you now, good, you've got to adjust. So as soon as he plays that ball, you've got to adjust his position. It's no good you staying here, because if he gets beaten, there's no cover. Yeah, so you've got to get yourself back in here and make the cover. Then you've got to make a decision on which way you want him to play. Right, whether he wants to go that way or whether you want to send him back in here. Right, first one, get there. Yeah, next one in. Stay. That's it, you had him going back, good. Right, reds go back, let's see what the whites are like. We'll start from this side, Filippo. Give him the ball, anyone here. Right, let's see what the whites can do. Go on, play it in. First one's late, getting there. Now drop. Oh, stop. You followed the ball. Where's he gone? You've come across, play the ball, and you've gone like that. So straight away, he's free. Yeah? So what you've got to do, go back again. Play it in. Play it in. Get there, then you're coming back. As that ball's played, you come back, you're on your way in. Okay? Yes, go on, then you're the first one in. Good. And pass it. Drop. Yeah, pass it. Go on, in tight. Pass it. Next one in. Next one is away. Go on, get there. Get there. And drop out. Go on, get there. Well done. Yes, you're covering. Okay. Filippo, it's yours. No, it's not. It's yours. Now force him in. Good. And drop again. Sold yourself? Okay, we're close. What you're trying to establish is that understanding between the four. not to chase the ball. They've all got a responsibility. One goes in and he's got to work to get in there. You know, that you can see some of them at the moment, they're not quite getting there. They're sort of ambling in. And that makes it hard for them, because if they're prepared to put that 5-yard sprint in, very often that can be enough to force the ball back and away from the goal that they're attacking, which is where you want the ball to go. But if they wait, it gives the person receiving the ball the opportunity to come forward and attack you. So we're looking for that relationship between the 4 of them, that they're working together. One goes in, another one covers. If I get beaten, he's in a covering position where he can make sure that if I get beaten, he can get at the ball, get at the man and get at the ball.
Don't follow the ball. Know where the ball is and track your player. Start to build an understanding with the 4 defenders.
That's line 1. Are you listening? Line 1, line 2, line 3, and line 4.
The coach has progressed to a half-field practice. The back 4 will start around 25 yards out from the goal line. 4 groups of players on the halfway line with numbered groups 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Whichever number I shout out, the first person from that line is the one who takes the ball. So if I shouted 1 out, you'd take the ball and attack. The first man from there, the first man from there, and the first man from there, without a ball, join in.
The coach calls a number and the ball is brought from that group. All other groups send 1 player, creating a 4 versus 4 situation.
2.
Yeah. I'm in.
Go on, Bobby. Good. Force him. Well done. Good. And rest. Okay, and rest. Well done. You're going to be working hard, Red, so once you've won it, relax. Go back to the lines. 1! Felipe, you helping him, Felipe? Well done, well done. Now force him back. Okay, good, and rest. If we noticed, Joe did a great job there. He got outside the ball, he forced it inside, he didn't commit himself, he made the player with the ball try to beat him, he knew he had Felipe covering, and by patient defending, forcing him away from goal, they've snapped out all the danger and they've won the ball. Okay, so they were organised, good decisions, made it easy. 3! Okay. 3! Steady, steady. He's in the back of you? No, he's not. That's the one I was after. As coaches, you often assume when you're telling a player something that he understands. You should have done this, you should have, and you've got to show them. And sometimes you've got to show them from a different angle. So this is what I want Felipe to see now. PJ, so PJ's Felipe is taking your position, right? And what you did was this, Felipe, you got to there, like that, and he made a run across the back of you and in. Now, can you see the problem? Pardon?
Yeah.
You can see the problem. Right, give him the ball back. You stand where you were. You're starting, but go on a little bit further, wider and further. Okay. Now you tell PJ where you want him to go to start that happening. He's going to make a run across the back. Where do you want PJ to go?
Back up.
Okay, go on then.
Now close.
Okay, fine. Now, what's happened now is Felipe now can see the position that he was in and why he got beaten on the pass. But by putting PJ in the position, by taking Felipe out and letting him have a look at it from that side, he can see where he wants PJ, okay, to stop that happening. Now, where's the ball likely to be played now? Because you've put PJ there, where's the ball likely to be played? It's likely to go there. He's not going to try and play the ball through now, is he? He's going to play it there, and it's in front now. If you're in PJ's position, you're doing exactly what we were doing before. You can come in on the ball with it in front of you. 1! Hold. Okay, go on. Well done, good. Good, well done. Can you close? Good, force him back. Well done. Drop together, that's a good pass. Drop together, Ben! Ben, where's the danger? Stop! Stop, 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 stop. Where's the danger? There. So he's not a problem, is he? No. You're worried about him. You're thinking, cool, I'm not going to let you get the ball. And then all of a sudden there's a big roar because the ball's in the back of the net. So that's what you've got to defend. You know, you might stop him scoring, but Joe's being taken on there. So you've got to get back in here now and help Joe. And if you can't stop, or Joe can't stop the cross, at least you're in the area where you might be able to defend. So once it's got behind you, you've got to get back level with Joe, helping Joe out, okay? So once you've been turned, the four of you, if somebody turns you like that, you've all got to get back. Not just one of you, all of you to defend, force the ball away. So if we get a situation, if you do that, where's he likely now? Joe going tighter. Where's he likely to play it? Away from goal. And then, go on, play it. And then you all start coming up again. So you start closing the ball again.
It is important that the defenders provide cover instead of marking a player that is not in a threatening position. Communicate.
We're going to overload it. We've got the same back four in, and I've got two central midfield players to defend in front of them. Now their job is going to be very similar to what we started with the pairs. You know, they're not going to go chasing here, there and everywhere. They're going to be working like that together, in and out together, protecting the back four. Okay, so they're going to be doing a lot of work like that.
The coach has now added two midfield players to the defensive team that must work together. The opposition will now play a 3-4-2 formation.
It's off every time. Yes, off you go. Go on, Whites, you attack them. Well done, Filippo, good. Keep it moving, Whites. Go on, don't be afraid to go and attack them. Don't be afraid to go and attack them. Go on. Get there. Joe, first bit was okay. First bit was okay. Just give the ball wide. Filippo and Ben, good change over in there. You did well on the first bit. Now, what you've got to remember is this, Joe. Just go to the ball there. That's fine, that's fine. Let him play the pass again. Go on, off you go. Get on the ball and settle on it. Go with him, Ben. And stop there. Now this has come up a couple of times where the ball's been played beyond and the reaction of the man who gets the ball played beyond him. And Joe just said, right, I've done my bit. I've made him knock the ball off. That's enough. And it's not. Because he's got possession. The Whites have got possession in there. So where do you think you need to go now? You've got to get back in and defend. That's not a problem. He's not going to score from there. But if Ben gets turned, he's through on goal. So you, as soon as the ball gets played past you, you've got to get back in there. Now, you're in a situation now where you've got two defenders against you. So he's either thinks, oh, I'm good enough to take the two of them on, but he shouldn't be, or he plays the ball away again. And then we settle down. So you've got back in and covered, play the ball back. Right, Ben, you might have to go this time, and you mark there, okay? And we force the ball away. So hold it there. So the Reds, remember, once the ball's played past you, don't think that's enough. You've got to get back and help cover again. Keep looking, Joe. Get in with him. Get in with him.
Again, Phil.
All of the previous coaching points. Only coach the defenders. Focus on the defenders working as a unit. Offside is in effect.
We're going to start off with a ball coming from Dave at that end and his two mates. So there's going to be three coming out from that end with one ball to join those two strikers to make 5 against 4 and attack that end. When they go through and it breaks down, or they get a goal, or they get a cross or a shot or whatever it might be, the three at that end are going to be ready to play a ball in and go 5 against 4 at this end.
The session has now progressed to a full field. 4 defenders and 2 strikers. The 3 attacking midfield players begin on the goal line. The ball is played into the strikers, then the 3 midfield players join the strikers as quickly as possible to provide a 5 versus 4 situation. Reverse the drill and play in the other direction.
The distances, the size of the area is important. It's no good if you've got 12-year-olds to be working on a pitch this size. You'd want to cut it right down. There's no problem at all in doing the same practice, adapting the same practice, and perhaps having 2 defenders at each end, or 3 defenders. Because the principles are still the same, and you would then build up to the 4. So if your numbers didn't allow you to have a back 4 at each end and so on, you could 3 at each end would be all right. You might even really have it really short and just do 2 at each end, and they just get an understanding together. Dave, what you're going to do is play a ball into one of the strikers, and you and your 2 mates get up here as quick as you can, and you're 5 against 4. Okay? When it finishes, when the attack finishes, go out at the far end. All right? I want the forwards, so Ben, Felipe, at this end, the forwards allowed to get the first touch, to get hold of the ball. Okay? And then you defend from there. Right, Dave, let's see. Can we go? And the others on their way. Play it in. Yes. And off we go.
Yeah.
Okay, get ready at that end. Bring them up, get ready, the 2 strikers. Get hold of it. Joe, get us the defenders back in. Well done, Filippo, well done. When the ball comes into the strikers now, although I want them to have the first touch, I don't want you to be stood off them. So I want you to put them under some pressure. So if it's coming in here, then I want you to get in touch, just little nudges all the time, so that you force him back. Get used to getting up against him and stopping him turning. Make him know that he's got to have his first touch back, okay? Off we go. In tight, Filippo, in tight. That's it. Well done, good. Now get back in again.
Ben, coming across.
Well done. Oh, Alex, go on, Alex, back you go. Get together.
All of the previous coaching points. Allow the forwards to receive the ball without pressure to start with. Then, as the drill progresses, have the defenders mark them tight.